And so, yes, this building is really special. I am at the Rail River Folk School this evening, actually in the river room, it's called. And this land is located on the shores of Lake Irving in Bemidji, on the first city on the Mississippi River. And so we actually sit right on the shoreline of the Mississippi River. And it's a really unique spot because where we are, the river is still flowing north. And so from Lake Itasca and the headwaters toward Bemidji, through Lake Irving, through Lake Bemidji, it continues to flow north before she turns to flow south. And so on one side of the building, we have the river. And on the other side of the building, we have the railroad tracks. Directly across the tracks is the location of the Rail Corridor Wellness Development Project, the potential site. Some of the land is a brownfield site, so contaminated soil because of the history of the track. Because of the location on the water and the history of this land, and the original peoples of this land, we know that this land is sacred. We know that there are human remains. East of Bemidji, in 1855 Treaty Territory, Mikinako Zibi Camp, or the Turtle River Camp, has been tapping old growth maple trees, collecting sap, and protecting 600 acres approximately of wilderness that's currently owned by the state of Minnesota. The history of colonization is still here and still happening. And so rooting this practice, this devotion, this care into this land right here. And so when you're ready, let's go ahead and meet on our seat in just a cross-legged positioning or Sukhasana. Feel free to support yourself in any way. And then as you arrive on your seat, go ahead, maybe some shoulder rolls. Until you can feel them melt down the back, aligning the spine. Back of the skull, atop the sacrum or the base of the spine. And then gently close your eyes. Eyelashes really lightly intertwined. Softening the outer corners of your eyes. Steadying your gaze down toward the tip of the nose. As your gaze steadies down toward the tip of the nose, notice if you can experience your eyeballs withdrawing behind the protection of your cheekbones. Bringing your right hand to your heart, your left hand to the ground. Anchoring each other to this land. Anishinaabeg land. Awareness settles into the flow of breath. Your ears listen to the sound of breath. Scan your body for any nuance of sensation. The touch of air on your skin. Places where your clothing touches your skin. Your pace. The full complexity of just arriving in your body. As you arrive in your body and your breath, arriving in this moment, right here, right now. Allowing your body to breathe for itself as you witness, as you experience. Your body's really magnificent capacity to breathe innately with no control or conscious choice on our behalf. As your body breathes, it pulls in this prana, or this life force that connects us all. And as your body breathes, it breathes with the trees. as you witness and as you experience, maybe notice if you could breathe with so much ease that you begin to hardly notice the breath at all. Your awareness seated in your heart. This communication is more subtle than the thinking mind. It requires pause and presence. And imagination. And so begin to invite this feeling of sensation to spread throughout every cell in your body. Every molecule, every atom. Until you begin to feel yourself as a field of radiant sensation. Contained within the borders and boundaries and edges of your skin. And also connected to the other humans through a computer screen in this gift that is the internet. Because we touch each other too. All the little moments that have brought us together in this moment, right here, right now. Feel yourself melting and floating simultaneously. With all of our ancestors at our backs. Not only of our lineage, our bloodline, but also of the flora and fauna, the four-legged, two-legged, and winged, the minerals in the soil, and the minerals in the stars are the same as the minerals in our bones. This practice brings us back to this place. It helps us to remember. And so, in that spirit of remembering, I would invite you to bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Planting this memory, seeding it within. Because just like your mind has memories, your body does too. And part of healing is remembering what it feels like to experience safety, dignity, joy, and pleasure. What does it feel like to feel full of life? Connected to community. This feeling, this moment, sending this down the river. This water in this moment will arrive in the Twin Cities in approximately 20 days. This water in this moment will arrive at the Gulf of Mexico in about 3 months. Palms can come together, thumbs connecting into the heart. Om, 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 shanti, om, peace, peace, peace.